Howdy everybody, this is HR Prime here, and if you didn't know, Junkrat got a buff today. It was actually a pretty nice buff. Actually, it was a couple days ago. I don't know if you didn't know it because you have to be very exclusive, a really good Junkrat player. Only like 5 people know about this change, and I think it's going to be something that is going to help Junkrat in the long run. So, yeah, before we start, please like this video, give it 10,000 likes, and I'll talk about Genji next time. So as you saw right there, Junkrat's weapon actually shoots 10,000 times faster. You know, it's pretty good, I think. It's probably gonna make Junkrat a little bit more viable in the competitive scene. You can kind of go on a kind of a Hanzo type thing with the geometry. I hope kids, you hope you learned your geometry because you're gonna need it for this. Forget about Hanzo. Hanzo is not needed for geometry class anymore. It's the one nerf that was given. You actually have to look down, and it doesn't shoot on the crosshair. It shoots above the crosshair. So that's the only thing that's kind of the problem. Let's see, what else? You can also throw your trap like really far, like that. Set traps at a distance like that. Someone walks into it, and you know it exploded. I think it does like 10,000 times more damage. So you should be able to do 1,225,000 damage or something like that. But you'd be able to like get it to kill someone almost instantly. I'm not really sure. It's something like that. But you know, it's the same thing with the grenade launcher. You can like do a lot of damage with it, and stuff like that. Shoot that train up there. It doesn't exist. It's an entity. Anyway, you know, another cool thing is that you probably have seen in the bottom left corner, Junkrat's health is now 1,000. Which I think that should help Junkrat become more of a viable class at long range, especially given the long range capabilities now with his grenade launcher shooting at Mach speed. He's actually now a hit scan class, and that's really cool to know that he can actually be a hit scan. But I think this will make him like he is a defense character, but I think he just like Bastion, he could become more of a beefy defense character and be more like a tank. He doesn't have that healing capability, which is the only thing that Junkrat would keep Junkrat from being a tank. And besides, he'd rather have Roadhog be his tank. So that's pretty nice. You probably see that the Doomfist Gauntlet has been gone. It's been confirmed in this lore with this update that Junkrat actually stole the Doomfist. He is the next Doomfist. He actually had parts of it. What he found in the Omnium in Australia was actually pieces of Doomfist Gauntlet that was actually missing from the one that was here in Dubani. So he had that, and now he has all the Doomfist pieces. So now he can punch people in the face, and it does 10,000 damage. I'm not really sure, but I believe that can kill most classes. Maybe it won't be able to kill Roadhog, but you know what? That's fine. It probably would only take 2 shots, and you probably have a grenade launcher anyway. It's the quick melee, so I think it's going to be all right. It's not too bad of a buff, but I think it could have been better. Another thing that's pretty nice is that he can run extremely fast. I think this will make him more of an offensive capability class. He probably would be much better on maps where he was terrible, like offensive on Temple of Anubis, or offensive like even this map. Offense on this map was kind of a difficult thing because you'd have to come up here, but now you can actually just run through and go boom, 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 and then you're dead. Everybody's dead. They don't think they changed the reload animation, or not reload animation, the reload time, and the clip size of these things, but that's okay because it doesn't really matter since you will be doing about 1,000 damage per grenade launcher shot, and they go at Mach speed, and you're a hit skin class. So I don't think that's too bad. They wanted to keep Junkrat a little bit balanced, so you know you had to make it so he would not be too overpowered. But I think this has been a pretty good buff for him, because it's something that you really would need for Junkrat. Junkrat has been kind of the one that's been in the middle, in the back, hoping that he'd be picked for kickball one of these days. But the other kids are big meanies, and the only person that was his friend was a giant fat pig. So this should help with Junkrat's mental stability and his depression that he has, and his constant obsession with explosions, which he has coped with and is now able to live without having the constant explosion blast in his ear. But he decides that he can restrain himself, but in times of need, when the world needs him, he will go out and he will once again unearth his grenade launcher to destroy the bad guys for all the children in the world. So send your money to Junkrat at 123 Wallaby Wayne, Sydney. I think that'll be a great place. I think this new foundation that Junkrat's creating is going to be great. So back to the buffs and stuff like that. It's been a while since Junkrat got all the the buffs that he deserved. Things like this have been needed in Overwatch for a while. Junkrat's been an underplayed character, and now he can become part of the meta, rivaling the likes of Genji. Even though Genji is practically useless now because he can one-shot everything. Practically every class is useless now. The only thing you need on a team is Junkrat, and Junkrat only, because Junkrat is Junkrat. Junkrat is love. Junkrat is life. You'll never have to play another class ever again. So I suggest that you buy every single thing from Junkrat. Pay pay $10,000 to Blizzard to buy the boxes and stuff. I think that's a good idea. I said before that it was stupid, but you know what? It's a good idea now, because I love to be cheated out of money. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching. This has been HR Prime. Thanks for your time. Like me on Facebook. Follow me on Twitter. Follow my Snapchat, where I post pictures daily of me. Drawing Junkrat pictures with crayons, as my mother has told me that's actually the correct pronunciation of that, and stuff like that. I have a MySpace. Probably should check that out too. There's other things you probably should look at. I don't care. Just go wherever you want to. I'm probably there too. I'm probably the best Junkrat player in all of the world, especially since I know how to play Junkrat properly now with this thing. So thank you all so much for watching. This has been HR Prime. Thanks for your time. God bless and happy gaming. April Fools, everybody.
Every